Oh, Panzer IV coming on in. He has 17 kills. Grenadiers only have 13, 12 respectively. AT grenades being thrown. This could be a big loss. Smoke being deployed. Panzer IV. I think Kimbo overstretched himself. Hello, everyone. This is Greyshot 117 here, bringing you a CO2 tournament cast. With us here today, we have some interesting players and competitors, all choosing doctrines that maybe they normally wouldn't have gone because they are not allowed to pick it. So we'll see how things pan out. So with us today, we got Zyswen, who run Bartertown, versus Kimbo and Asiamint. This is the first game of the first series, so we'll see how things play out. Right now, we got ourselves Brits, Soviets, Austria, and OKW. The map is Belgrade version version 13, not 1.3. I'm always so used to like 1.3, 1.4. I guess that's simply not the case. All right, there we go. Anyway, looks like Allies doing a fairly good job of capturing a huge portion of territory. Infantry pushing on in, double conscripts backing up the engineer. Not a bad idea. You want to make sure you overwhelm the Germans if possible. Sniper, by the way, again, that's a big risk right now because, again, not a lot of infantry covering it. British infantry seeing a possible target, going right in on target. Kimbo, unfortunately, having a sniper being pushed back. Pioneers as well, losing the cover that they're trying to put up. Grenadiers coming on in to assist. And right now, it looks like it's coming on in. Grenadiers moving on in against the British infantry section. Additional infantry section coming on in. Again, we have 3 so far. It looks like Kimbo does hold off. Meanwhile, on the other fronts, conscripts having a bad day, being forced back out of mid. Victory point in mid goes to the Germans, but conscripts and British teaming on up to push right now Asiamint back. And it seems like that might actually be the case. Meanwhile, we have engineers over here. Both sides are in cover right now, but the Volk squads have a little more DPS on their side. Stern Pioneers going in. They might be trying to get additional damage on it. Nope, conscripts like, no, sorry, not today, and drive him away. Bartertown, good job on that. Meanwhile, we have Grenadiers and Pioneers coming in on the infantry section, which are doing a lot of damage. Again, great cover position and just using their advantage of boosted cover to do as much as they can. But with the Pioneers doing a lot of close range damage, they'll have to pull back. Meanwhile, we got ourselves a Universal Carrier coming on in. Very good early unit, but remember, with the new balance update, there is a key catch. It cannot upgrade its weapons until the next base is made. And yes, platoon is being made, so hopefully we get an MG or something up. Infantry section, very low on overall health and models, is pushed back. Conscripts, though, looks like they're about to push in on those units. Universal Carrier has to keep back from the Grenadier squad right there. Make sure they don't get Panzerfausted. Again, so far, so good. Right now, I don't think either side has placed any sort or got any like KO hits. Oh, we have some mines going in place to hold the munitions for the Germans. Good positioning by Kimbo on that. Again, very forward facing. And right now, I believe the Soviets and the British do not have any minesweepers, so that's going to be a big negative for them. They could send units in, but you know, it's not always best to just start sacrificing units. To be fair, I mean, we do have a Soviet, but you know. Right now, German forces are, looks like, trying to capture this capture point, but conscripts are all around them. I'm curious to see what, yeah, I was going to say, I don't know how long they're going to last. Nice shot with the Panzerfaust with some Grenadiers pushing on in. Looks like Zyswen didn't watch out his neutral carry and pull it back in time. Conscripts advancing over here. Meanwhile, German forces are still doing what they can to hold back the Brits. Brits right now just being, well, taken out piece by piece. What's that sniper already at 5 kills? With the Pioneers jumping the cover, the sniper could easily just come on in and keep picking them off one by one. So Universal Carrier's the first loss. Oof. Grenadiers trying to grab that point before they are pushed back. British infantry trying to finish them off. Again, right now the British infantry are pushing in with lower health, which is not exactly helpful. Sniper also has not gotten any heals, but he does not care. Right now, British does manage to drive back one Grenadier. The question is, can the other Grenadier squad hold out in time? Kimbo seems to be doing okay. Meanwhile, we got ourselves Bartertown, and it looks like his conscripts are trying to push on in. Does he have any upgrades for them? Just medic squads, which is good for the Brits if he wants to go over there and heal. But, yeah, right now, no Molotovs, no ET grenades. So that's something we do have to watch out for, because if, let's say, Kimbo does go for the 222, or maybe Asiamint gets some additional armor, which could be a flak half-track, which could be very, very substantial holding territory. Meanwhile, territory-wise, Germans doing very well. Look at that, 26 fuel per turn, 53 munitions. That's a lot of resources right now going to Kimbo and Asiamint. But that being said, we do have a cutoff in effect. Very nice job by Bartertown, cutting off a huge portion of resources down to 10. That's over half of the Axis fuel currently knocked out. So good job there. Conscripts trying to push on in as well. Having a little difficulty, but at the very least, they kept the Germans from getting some fuel for a little bit of time. British infantry, it looks like they're been healed up, so that's good. What is Zyswen upgrading to? Armored car. Interesting. So at least we have the Brits armored car that's going to be deployed soon. Conscripts trying to hold the line. Again, fully conscript focused, which is curious. Airborne troops, maybe? I don't think that was... Yep, okay, wow, perfect timing. Airborne troops being developed. Those get SVT rifles for 60 munitions, which is very, very potent against German infantry. And specifically with the Germans unable... Well, okay. They still have Jaeger light infantry squads, but they don't have the German infantry doctrine that can upgrade the 5-man squad. So we'll see how they fare. We'll see how they fare. But again, right now, Jaeger infantry, he gets G43s. That will be a good substitute in the meantime. Plus, he got a Jaeger squad on the field. So pretty damn sweet. British infantry trying to heal on up. Armored car about to be deployed. Dushka on the field. No, it wasn't SVT. It was a Dushka. Very nice. Very powerful MG. It's about 300 manpower. But with this, it's only 125 with 50 munitions. So not a bad drop-off indeed. Conscripts as well getting upgraded by SVTs. So it looks like there's a good fighting force pushing on in. Now the Germans will need to continue to hold the territory, because if the Soviets push on in with that fighting force and the MG suppressing them, which absolutely they could do enough pressure, even to cover that thing just could utterly rip infantry apart. So you really have to worry about that. Major conscript force pushing on in needs to grab that territory stat. VP point wise, it's also not looking all that great for the Allies. As we can see here, they're already 125 points. I'm sorry, 127 points down. Volk squad's upgraded, and a Puma is on the field. Good counter against the armored car, but the armored car can still take out the Puma if used correctly. So we'll see if the armored car, sorry, the Puma and the armored car get support, and who can take out who first. Jaeger squad pushing on in. Does he go on Panzerfaust? He will. Good teamwork right there. British unable to do much. He doesn't even have smoke to call in. So armored car could do this. The problem is the Puma can fire straight through. Come on, Puma. Oh my god, no hits. Infantry, again, there's no AT grenades, no nothing. So the Puma just has to watch about overall damage. It is low enough. Good save by the armored car. Zyswen, that could have been a heavy loss. Meanwhile, once again, Soviet forces pushing on in, making cover, just trying to hold. We do have a Volksblad moving on in, trying to, again, use sheer firepower to break the conscripts. Move to cover right now. Molotovs would be pretty sweet right now, but at the very least, they will try to hold the line as much as possible. Additional conscript squads on standby. Nice job moving up the Dushka. Again, they're all grouped together, so that's a chain effect for that MG, and it should hopefully pin them down. Come on, baby. Yes, they're all suppressed now. That chain effect. You hit one and they're close enough, they'll all start. Oh, that Jaeger squad is so low. Can we get a kill? Nope. Conscripts focusing on the Volk squads. That makes sense. You want to try to hit these guys. Dushka repositioning itself. Maybe worried about a possible flank. And yes, that's exactly what's coming on in. Kimbo pushing on in. By the way, Fallschirmjägers are now on the field. So everyone's favorite unit. Which, by the way, is over by the fuel of all places. But good job with the Grenadiers. Looks like the Soviets are in full retreat, and the Germans should be able to reconnect their supply lines. So very, very good there. Because again, it's all great and dandy if you have a good portion of the map. It doesn't help if it's not connected. Oh boy, we have additional supply drops coming on in. More MGs, more SVTs. Oh boy, it looks like Soviets are coming in full force. But the Brits still just this basic setup. Okay, it's probably not base setup, I should say. It's weird he hasn't upgraded any of them. Usually a lot of players will upgrade to 5. It could be just the fuel right now, because right now with that point decapped, the Allies are getting 6 munitions and 4 fuel. That's worse. That's so much worse. Armored car on the field, popping shots. Won't do too much against the infantry, but it could get a lucky shot into the MG. Could do a little bit. At the very least, it's just causing pressure. It can be also disrupt enemy cover positions, other things. But armored car is going on in. The only counterpoint is he doesn't have a lot of munitions, so don't expect a smoke or a target threads. Armored car as well. Nice shot. Great job with its machine gun. Armored car, though, pushing on in. Great shot by the Puma. The question is, oh, snipers being made. Interesting. By the way, German sniper has 16 kills right now. Armored car advancing. Oh my god, Puma does not care. He goes in for a second shot. Another G43 rifle equipped to those grenadiers. Meanwhile, conscripts pushing in the north. And again, they have a double MG. No AT gun. 10 minutes in, and neither allied player has a major form of like long-range AT. But, I mean, you have the armored car and sniper. That's fine, but that's not hard-hitting like a 6-pounder or a Zys 3 would be. But anyway, a lot of forces right here all grouped up. Again, great use of the Puma. Remove that cover. The British then have to fall back to a better cover position, which is behind these logs and the cover in that position here. They're going to push on in. Sniper gets a lucky shot, but it did reveal. So now, hopefully, Kimbo realizing the sniper that is currently under, under the British forces on the field. Let's see. Royal Engineers are moving. Oh, we're trying to heal. Good idea. Jäger squad continue to put on pressure, forcing them back. Rifle grenade firing. Does get a model kill, very low, but doesn't get an actual kill. Of all things, Germans get a Pack 40. Interesting. Stuka is well on the field. Asiamint trying to put on as much pressure as possible. Curious to see how he does if he's going to try to Stuka these forces, as he's, well, he could. This is one of the primary threats. Nice job, by the way, cutting off the territory. So even though right now we have Bartertown getting all that territory, does not matter. Oh, wait. Come on, Dushka. All right, yeah, okay, get out of there. Good job. Puma may have to worry. Oh, wait, you have no AT grenades? Oh my god, Bartertown, you need AT grenade. Oh, he doesn't have a lot of munitions. Okay, I kind of get that. Still, I think an AT grenade could be good to pin this thing. Armored car just being shot at, again and again. Does get miss. Sniper now hitting that target. The other sniper is over by the Soviets, so you don't have to worry about him counter-sniping him just yet. Armored car trying. British infantry pushing on in. Sniper's still there. Could actually get a shot on the Puma if he wants to do a little damage. Right now, Stern Pioneer pulling on back. He does have minesweepers just in case the British lay any mines, or in this case the Soviets. Fallschirmjäger guarding the sniper, which sniper's already putting pressure on this conscript. Again, less likely to hit on retreat, but still could. Stuka firing somewhere. Question is where, and it's at... Hold on, is it... He might be trying to go for the retreat. That Stuka was pretty much ineffective in its shot, so Soviets really not taking that much. Zys 3's on the field, finally a major form of AT, plus I love this thing's artillery ability. It's great for these types of situations. Hopefully that works out. Come on. Alright, nice shot on target. As well, we got MG backing him up. Actually, double MG, but it looks like the infantry are all focusing fire on the MG on the left. They're trying to focus. Conscripts coming on in to help their help their comrade in arms. British forces coming on in. Sniper waiting for the enemy sniper to pop on in. British forces helping to hit the Sturms. Again, you still have this makeshift blob. 3 more units I consider a blob. But conscripts, I think, are in a way better position. And yeah, they're going to easily hold them back. But Kimbo's taking the south, and they still have a decent amount of forces on standby. Fallschirmjägers are nothing to sneeze at. They can absolutely hold against conscripts in good cover, which they are in. So we'll have to see how things progress. Now, that being said, Asiamint did get Stuka, so we don't expect any major armor. That puts a lot of pressure on Kimbo to really bring out the big guns. Either whether that's a Panzer IV, an Zyswen, a Brumbar, a Panther, something with more substantial armor. Meanwhile... okay, decent bottle grenade, does a lot of health damage. Conscripts, though, I think might win that way. Maybe not. He's in cover. I was thinking about Molotov, but he still doesn't have that. Wait, MG could force him out. Meanwhile, Sniper is still over here. Vet 2, 21 kills. This guy is the champ right now on the battlefield with kills. So very good job, Sniper. Very good job, Kimbo, using said Sniper. Meanwhile, British Sniper, 4 kills. Not too shabby itself. You know, it's a new Sniper. Give it a minute. Putting on pressure against these Grenadiers. Right now, VP point-wise, again, they need to force these guys off this area so that way the British can take this point uncontested. Sprinting on in. He's trying to go for that Panzerfaust. Right now, Kimbo's getting 58 along with Asiamint. Munition return. That's an incredible amount of munition, especially for getting additional upgrades for G43s. Or Asiamint's perspective, he could probably as soon as he gets Panzer Headquarters upgraded, he could probably upgrade the Fallschirmjägers, which is probably the one positive thing. He didn't get that ability, so at least Fallschirmjägers aren't at their full potential. British infantry up to Vet 3, 12 kills, nothing to sneeze at. Volk squad's pushing on in, trying to force them out. 17 kills with that one, hot damn. Puma, 3 kills. A little difference. Doing an aim shot on the sniper. Nope, he had to pull back. Meanwhile, we still have the armored car opening fire. Okay, I'm assuming trying to remove the cover. Bonus round engineers pushing on in. Great shot with the sniper. Again, has to be very cautious because we do have Jaeger squads pushing on in. Sniper retreating. There is a teller mine right there as well. Armored car. I'm watching. He turned. I'm like, please don't charge. Please don't charge the mine. Meanwhile, allies actually doing pretty well for themselves. Population is still pretty neck and neck. But at the very least, allies seem to be taking slowly more and more territory, which is very good because they absolutely need it. Zyswen, by the way, I finally upgraded, but it looks like he's going to be a ways off before he gets some armor. Please tell me you have AT grenades. Oh my, Bartertown, you do not. Panzer IV is not going to be on the field soon. And also, I'm assuming we're going to see a Panzer headquarters deploy rather soon to guard some territory. Pack 40. I don't know if he was trying to capture territory, but at the very least, he's trying to hit that armored car. Sniper trying to put shots on target. Looks like the pack hit the debris. They might be able to get out in time. Remember, we could see a crit shot on the Puma if he charges on in, which is a possibility. The Puma, though, I believe, realizes the British sniper is there. I don't know if he saw Veteran C1. Oh, yeah, he's moving over his sniper. They're like, okay, I'll remove the sniper. You push on in. He's firing shots. I think he generally knows where the enemy is, but he doesn't know exactly. Puma charging on in. He's trying to bait him, I think. Again, the other, I guess Kimbo retreated. Not unsure why. I don't see anything. There's plenty of grenadiers. Maybe he won it somewhere else. What is this? Is this mortar pit? Okay, behind the heavy cover, I can kind of see why. Decent amount of range. It's a little, I mean, it's farther back, but it's also a smaller sort of map, and you can take a lot of territory very quickly. So the mortar pit can still be very, very helpful, even though so far 0 kills. Finally, all right, 6-pounder is being developed. Panzer IV probably forced that on, but oh my god, Kimbo's charging head on against the armored car. Fires a shot against the Panzer IV, knocks out its turret. Armored car is unable to pen, though. He's going to still continue to hit it. Oh, my God. Whoa. He got the mobility. He got the treads on it. Armored car pushing on in. He's trying to get shot on target, dropping smoke. Again, you have to worry about that Puma. But guess what? 6-pounder is currently on the field. I don't think the Panzer IV realized because of the smoke. Yeah, buddy, old pal, I think you better run. 6-pounder opening fire. Great shot on the Panzer IV, although Panzer IV returns fire on one model. Conscripts having a lot of trouble with all the Volks and the Fallschirmjägers currently in this location. Though there is an MG opening fire, easily suppressing the heaviest of infantry the Germans have at their disposal. But Volk squad's pouring on through. Unfortunately, the other Dushka is a little late, and that one's going to probably be flanked. So, oh my god, Grenadiers still pouring on in. Looks like the Soviets just collapsing on their front. Mortar pit coming on in. British forces along with additional Soviets. By the way, got to give credit to all the veterancy for these guys. A lot of these, again, so far, I haven't really seen a major squad be taken out in terms of a lot of veterancy. So, could be this first one. Let me jinx it. No jinxing today. Oh my god, T-34, but only a 76 variant on the field. I mean, that's fine. That's all good and dandy. But the reason why I say, only a 76 is because 76 variants have to worry about Panzer IV and the Puma, where an 85 has a little more leeway. British infantry. Oh, there's the 5-man squad I was wondering about. Opening fire on the Pioneers, driving them back again. Panzer IV hit once again by tread tracks. Pack 40, though, covering, pushes back the armored car. British infantry does push back a lot of the Pioneers. Panzer IV is out in the open, but again, he's blobbing. Panzer IV can get great. He does get a great shot on target against the infantry section. Meanwhile, we have some additional AT fire from the 6-pounder, forcing him back. Armored car advancing up to Veterancy 2. Gotta give credit to Zyswen for keeping this thing alive after so many... Well, never mind. I like jinxing things in case anyone's wondering in chat. There you go. Tell her mind. Always have your minesweepers, boys. Anyway, Panzer IV opening fire on the British infantry section. Oh, God, so it's like, God damn it, Greyshot. Anyway, T-34, Dushka as well, pushing on in. At least they're building some cover on the points they can cap it. Right now, it seems like the Soviets are going to have to do the major heavy hitting. Right now, VP points is the main game because right now it's a bit of a difference. Nearly 400 to 166, just, slightly off. Meanwhile, trees are flying through the air. German infantry is advancing, gets in the building to, I don't know, dodge the shot maybe. The sniper just tearing apart that MG. And that's a free Vickers, ladies and gentlemen. That's a nice unit. He was trying to cap it. Looks like the something. Is it Pack 40? Where is the Pack 40? It's back here. So what's hitting it? Oh, he's using his 6-pounder. I'm like, I thought the Germans were trying to kill it, but I guess he's trying to make sure the Germans don't get it. Although the German blob, this is an example of a the German blob, and why I guess he truly believes there is nothing the British has to deal with it. We'll see if that's the case, but that's what I'm assuming. Nice kill in the Royal Engineer Squad. Again, big old blob. British infantry is Vet 5 and Vet 3 with 5-man squad, so they should be able to hold. Meanwhile, Soviet force is trying to go once again very far forward. Again, no upgrades for them. Incendiary is going to hit both, forcing them back. It's going to be close. No, oh, he doesn't get the cutoff. I would pull that unit back. Sniper really far forward. But again, I guess he was trying to go for the other sniper. British forces once again having a really bad day, being forced back. And right now, the Puma's coming on in. T-34 takes a shot from the Puma, but returns fire, does a decent amount of damage. And looks like that last shot didn't hit. Panzer IV having a really, really bad day. Zys 3 tearing him apart. He's stuck from pathfinding. Can Zys 3 finish him off? No, Volk squad's pushing on in, Batushka. Stuka also opening fire, I'm assuming on the AT gun. Nice micro, trying to do a little serpentine action to dodge the incoming fire. And good work there. Right now, we get Zyswen down south trying to reconnect territory. Soviets trying to hold on for dear life. But so far, Stuka only 11 kills. Again, so far, maybe not the investment he wanted it to be, but at the very least, if he's just causing havoc and killing support equipment, maybe it's not too bad. But right now we have another T-34 about to be deployed. Conscripts looking very beefy across the board. As well as the T-34. Puma opening fire, just trying to kill that cover. And right now it's still, we have a sniper, 12 kills versus Kimbo's sniper, 23 kills. Not as much as he has been gaining previously. So I think at least there's been additional pressure left on him to force this sniper back. So good work all around. Again, really great game so far. I know it's only it doesn't feel like it's been 22 minutes, but by God, it's only been 22 minutes and the game is still raging on. But again, time is of the essence for the Allies to hold those victory points to kind of even out the playing field. Conscripts pushing on in. Finally, AT grenades. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. T-34 backing on up the fire pop shot with the conscripts right there. We do have additional Volk squads pushing on in. Again, Vet 4. Let's see. I think the highest is 25. 25 kills. Fallschirmjäger with only 10. Oh, Panzer IV coming on in. He has 17 kills. Grenadiers only have 13, 12 respectively. AT grenades being thrown. This could be a big loss. Smoke being deployed. Panzer IV. I think Kimbo overstretched himself. Zys gun could direct fire. Large artillery barrage being called in to push back the Zys. Volk squad's pushing on in. That might have been a bait and switch. Panther as well. I thought the Panzer IV would croak, but maybe not. Oh, wait. Hold on. Can we get an AT grenade over here? I know he's trying to micro his armor and everything away. One last one. Come on. Conscript. Chuck it. Chuck it. Come on, Barter. Barter, come on. You can chuck it. Chuck it, Barter. Panzer IV advancing. He had a conscript squad right there. Unsure. I have no idea why he didn't throw that. That was a big waste of resources. Again, good job on the 6-pounder at least pushing back the Panther. Okay, now we have conscripts pushing on in. I mean, it is weakened. It is crippled. Again, right now, the infantry is going to try to force that stuff back. But there's just the Panther and the Puma putting enough fire. I don't think he can really honestly move in. Panther moving around the left side. Again, we can still see... the one thing is, we can still see a rocket run. And by the way, this is a Vanguard operations one that I was thinking about with the commandos earlier that you can still deploy if you wanted to. And looks like the plane is... deployed, so we could see some of that. Panther just running rampant. I honestly... Oh, nice shot. Okay, Panther's definitely down. And I think the sniper put a 1-2 punch into him to knock out his main weapon. Grenadiers being pulled back. British infantry trying to hold on to the middle VP. Volk squads, though, looking very, very nice, being Vet 5. Another Panzer IV is on the field. Looks like Asiamint's trying to bring up any additional armor to assist. Again, Kimbo, super lucky that Panzer IV survived. But, again, that's going to be to the Allies' detriment. They let it get away. They could have thrown an AT grenade. Now let's see if that's going to cause them to win this game and maybe they force the Germans in. Because, again, we saw a Grenadier squad pass. Oh, and the sniper. I'm so sorry. The sniper died, too. So it must have been a big battle or something going on. Over there where the sniper, I guess, just got lost in the mix. I didn't even see the sniper die. But it did. Meanwhile, the British sniper is still on point, so really good job there. And again, to be fair, there's so much going on. I'm not saying that any of these players are bad for letting it run. Absolutely not. There's so much stuff that can happen that you may not, well, know. Speaking of which, air support inbound. Oh man, hitting the Fallschirmjägers, poor Fallschirmjägers. But anyway, it's going to allow the allies to quickly take this area. Anti-air is currently being activated, I'm assuming, by Asiamint. Yep, it is. So right now the Panzer headquarters is trying to shoot it down. Panzer IV opening fire on the British infantry. Right now we need something. They need a hero to come on in. Conscripts on standby with the Zys gun that's been recrewed. 6-pounder is still on the field and moving up to engage. Right now down south, there's really nothing stopping the allies from just sweeping. Again, I think a push here is really necessary based on the VPs. It's 3-1 right now. Panzerwerfer firing. Great shot. Does hit the MG, but unfortunately not as much as I think he wanted. Only 1 kill. Ooh, bit of an F right there. But Conscript still advancing, doing a lot of damage. Stuka might be able to turn the tide a little bit. Let's see. Alright, much better hit. Hits a Dushka and hurts the T-34 ever so slightly, but enough of Panzerfaust could cripple it. Oh my god, so much armor being hit right now, and all of it is now pushing on that T-34. Rocket Run, I think, might need to be called in. No, we can't pin anything, so never mind on that note. There's smoke coming down the Zys, blocking sight and allowing, well, hopefully their armor to back up without taking additional shots. T-34 still crawling away. Infantry moving over here by itself. Rail engineers coming in to just start shredding it. Again, so far, triple VP capped by the allies. They're putting a lot of pressure. The Panzer Grenadiers rushing on and using sprint, doing what they can to recap that territory. Meanwhile, Panther charging on in. Gets hit by a 6-pounder, but deflects off the front. Very lucky bounce indeed. We did lose the British infantry squad, only 2 of them left. All frontline infantry have died, except for Asiamint. Again, I think did I mention Asiamint had I think I mentioned Asiamint had the good infantry and Kimbo had the good armor. And so far, I think I've been proven by that for the most part. I think, I want to say so. Chat, you let me know. But anyway, right now, T-34 is undergoing some critical repairs. Conscripts as well, still looking pretty good across the board. And if he can ram one of the armored units with the Panzer IV, an IL-2 bomb strike is possible. Absolutely possible. Sniper, by the way, could stop popping shots on target, but he's holding. I don't know if Kimbo... No, Kimbo's not getting additional armor. Panzer IV taking, going around the corner. Nice AT grenade by the Royal Engineers. Meanwhile, Panther as well backing on up. Maybe worried about some mines and other things, which there are British mines on the field, so there is something to worry about. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have a Croc on the field. Very good against infantry, and pretty good against medium armor. So the Panzer IVs will have something to worry about in terms of just trying to penetrate that damn thing. Great mine. Very lucky to hit the Panzer IV, because that would... I'm not Panzer IV, the Panther, because that would have been bad. Panzer IV opening fire. Does suppress the blob, and Stuka coming on in, doing additional damage. Unfortunately, no squad wipes, though. Will force some of the infantry back, I'm assuming. Sniper just navigating the field. Still very close. 6-pounder doing what it can. Can we get a British sniper support? Oh my god, Croc's coming on in. Very nice. Coming around the corner. Burning the infantry. Oh my god, Jaeger squad's gonna need to get the hell out. Even though the Panzer IV and the Panther can still pen it, that Croc has so much armor. It's a hell of a thing to bring down. Now, again, we do have Kimbo having ability for close air support, which is a viable option. The problem with that is he doesn't nearly have enough munitions, and he desperately needs so. Right now, we do have a push going in. Multiple fronts. Oh, they're trying to kill this building, which is right now a key concern because it's essentially acting like a forward base. Great shot. Hold on. Very, very low. Can we get a kill shot? We do. Panzer IV meets its maker. Although Panzer IV gets one last shot, is not enough to pen. Panther does, and the Croc does die. So honestly, that's a bigger loss for the Brits because they also lost their amazing 6-pounder. British infantry pushing themselves on in. The Brits not even close to getting additional armor, so that's a loss for them. But Kimbo losing so much. The mortar pit executing the Panzer Grenadier squad. I think that's the most it's done all game. So, mortar pit has done health damage, but not exactly. Oh wait, Stuka coming in. No, it's only going on the infantry. Holy crap, that's a lot of artillery. Do we have double Stukas, really? Oh, they have to be so careful. They have to be so careful with all this. They have double Panzerwerfers and double Stukas. And right now they only have one main battle tank of any type. If one of those T-34s could just say, you know what, I don't care about myself anymore. I'm going to charge into the enemy lines and just light as many of them up. And if they can corral them right, they could even get a rocket run strike on them. Nice job, by the way, with the decap, cutting off a lot more resources, preventing upgrades and all sorts of other stuff from popping on in. 29 kills with that Volk squad, by the way. Not too shabby. Meanwhile, I think conscripts of, wow, 23. Someone's like, conscripts suck, and then it's like, well, that one has 23 kills, so, I don't know about that. Dushkas as well, up to some decent veterancy. Zyswen, 25 kills. Kimbo with 16 kills. All right, so looks like Kimbo's definitely taking a lot of heat, but that being said, he still has a good, decent army population. While the allies, they might look a little stronger on the field, but they, population-wise, they're still pretty hammered, especially killing that Croc. The Croc was a big win for the Axis overall, right? Because right now, the only major armor they have to contend with is a double T-34 plus Su-85 combo. T-34 pushing back the Volk squad. Again, very good job holding the VPs, bringing them down to almost 2-1 instead of 3-1. Anything they can get. Panzerwerfer, I'm assuming. No, Stuka coming on. Oh, my God, the artillery. I guarantee you that one of those T-34s will dive in probably the next, like, 5 minutes. I'm pretty confident in that. We'll see. Meanwhile, British infantry opening fire against the Volk. Panzerwerfer, I'm assuming it's coming in right there. No, it's coming in back here again. I guess he wants to kill some Soviets. Soviets, though, do manage to escape, even with one model. They do push back the Volk squads. Great shots with the T-34. On said Volk squad. Panzerwerfer missing. Stuka coming in. Oh, God, great hit. I think they knocked out the 6-pounder. Yep, 6-pounder has been neutralized. That might open the corridor for the... Oh, the other... Yep. So, that might open the door for them to push on in and flank along this backhand corridor. I don't see any mines placed anywhere. Or additional mines. So, yeah. That could be a big loss. Right now, Zyswen definitely taking a lot of heat. But T-34's gearing on in. There could be a little bit of an open flank here, as the Panthers already engaged in other battles. Hold on. Vet 3 T-34, nothing to sneeze at. Pack 4, again, good job with the Pack 40 repositioning to hold back the T-34s in case they dived. Though, once again, we saw the Stukas in base, pretty much undefended. Like, look, I'm not saying sacrificial lamb, but I'm just saying. He may be stopping from doing that because he wants to try to help out his ally in terms of having some field presence. But I don't know. It may be beneficial because right now Zyswen is currently losing a lot, and I think they need a big blow to Kimbo and Asiamint in order to really turn this tide. As the infantry slowly takes over the map, T-34s push on in against the Fallschirmjägers. Oh my God! Again, good use of the smoke. Okay, it's more like a, it's a chemical attack, but hey, it worked. T-34s possibly being hit by a Stuka. Oh, great shot on the retreating infantry. Mortar Pit doing a little bit more work up to Veterancy 2 with only 4 kills. Panther charging on in. Gets penned. Conscripts could go in. He has so much munitions. So much munitions. I'm honestly shocked we haven't seen IL-2 bomb strike. I am really shocked. But I guess he just hasn't found target. By the way, Puma, Vet 4. Nothing to sneeze at right there. Conscripts advancing. Hold on. I'm just going to make the assumption. Yep. Panzerwerfer. Oh, Molotovs. He finally got Molotovs. He's probably going to die, isn't he? Yep. Yep. Panzerwerfer right there. Oh, good. He dodged. All right. At least the conscripts got out of that point. Fortunately, the Volk squad just tore him apart because he got closer, but he's trying. He's trying. This going to get a good shot on the Puma. The armor on the Axis side is taking a lot of heat, but though artillery fire is just constantly hitting them. The problem is as well, looks like the Germans have been busy using the munitions as mines, so that could be a key issue right there. Stuka hitting the Zis 3, but not killing it. Models down, but they aren't dead yet. The one thing I will say that I'm actually... Okay, we have a Churchill on the field. The one thing I will say that I'm actually a little shocked about is the fact that Zyswen does have access to recon. He does have the assault officer. So for those who don't know, the assault officer has a recon ability. He could use it to target a lot of the, you know, to use recon and maybe try to get a lucky strike on the Stukas or this. Like a good strike here could be very impactful. But But, yeah, so far not the case. Just thinking, although we'll give full credit to Bartertown. He is bringing out the full Soviet army over here. Bad engagement for the Churchill. He's going to have a hard time penning that the Panther. Meanwhile, the Panther, not so much. Panther can just break good shots all around. They really need support. Unfortunately, I don't think you have any Piats, so I have no idea what the hell you're doing. Luckily, Zys3 is there to help out. Meanwhile, Puma gets forced back by the T-34s and Su-85 right there. Still a hell of a fight. Volk squad's being driven back. T-34 is trying to go for the kill. Very, very close. Su-85 as well, pushing back the Panzer IV. Panzerwerfer coming on in, I'm assuming mid. No, he's going for the support gun, or support equipment, which kind of missed. Airstrike coming on in, P-47s. And strafing run against infantry, come on. That's right, P-47, Jesus. Hawker Typhoons, my God, I'm bad. I'm so sorry. So bad. Panzerwerfer opening fire, maybe trying to kill the conscripts in mid, stop the decap. A lot of infantry right there. Okay. We have another Panther being developed. This Panther is being getting heals, but it'll be out of commission soon. Again, if they can just spot this thing. Like, we could see a P-47. Hold on. Smoke coming on in. I guess trying to move in for a Panzerfaust. Not able to. At the very least, the Axis didn't get that shot, and the Allies are able to push on in. Hold on. T-34 getting some great shot. Again, gotta give credit to this T-34. 22 kills. Although, there goes the engineer squads. So the conscripts may be delayed in getting additional men. Strafing support coming on in. Oh, Panzer IV Super. Oh my God! That Panzerwerfer is the luckiest Panzerwerfer in the world. I'm just pointing out. That thing is incredibly lucky. No joke. Oh my God. I have nothing to say to that. There's nothing I could add that would justify what just happened right there, other than Jesus, that man is lucky. But anyway, I think that's a sign from God saying, please kill this. Anyway, Panther going in for the dive. There is a teller mine right there. There's a lot of teller mines, actually. It looks like that's what Kimbo's really putting his resources into. Airstrike coming on in again. Airborne assault, very, very good with lots of planes coming in for strikes. Need to worry about that. But Allies are triple capping. Again, keeping it roughly 2-to-1 in terms of VPs. So that's good. Looks like we got some repairs going on in, but a lot of the Soviet armor is damaged. That will keep them off action for a little bit. Molotov hitting the Volk squad. Again, so much munitions. Oh, Bartertown, you're killing me. Oh, you're killing me. But I get it. It's some. If you don't want to use it, that's fine. I feel like you probably had the ability to call in one. Yeah, there is no mod, by the way, for this. It's just a straight up, at least as far as I recall. Great shot on T-34 by the Puma, which is, by the way, Vet 5. So, where credit's due. Oh my God, Volk squad pushing on in. All right, good. T-34 forced him back. They're trying to go in for this point right now. Zyswen, not much of an army. Churchill pushing back on in. The Panthers are both on left. Maybe if they hold on, could they swing hard right? Yeah, they could swing hard right into the base. They absolutely could, but I think it would give enough time to know about. Molotov burning the Volk squads. I think he has lost at least one squad. Conscripts have also lost a squad, so both sides have lost some frontline infantry. Churchill, very weak. Oh my God, 6-pounder guarding him though. That Jaeger squad needs to be very careful being there because Churchill, you know, it's infantry tank. Just saying. All right, hold on. Soviets could be coming in for some payback. Smoke coming on in. Again, gets out of there just in the nick of time. Puma, Vet 5, carrying a tree with him for camouflage, trying to move on in. Bounces off the Su-85. It's like, I'm Vet 5. I'm invincible. No, you're not. Can't even bounce me. I'm sorry, can't even pen me. Oh, my God. Yeah. Anyway, Dushka pulling back. I will say Barter's still doing pretty well with preservation. Oh, my God. Come on, kill it. Puma backing up in the nick of time. Even if the Su-85 fires again, it won't be enough. Oh, they could be pressing in against the S. Oh, my God. The Su-85 is being hit by 3 directions. Churchill just can't do much. Bounces off the shot. 6-pounder being knocked out by the Panzerwerfers. My God, a lot of shots. Vet 3, Panzer 4 moving on in. Zyswen just being torn apart by Kimbo. Both axes, by the way, are incredibly high with their overall population. I truly think this is just a battle of artillery at this moment. It's just unfortunate. It truly is. Yeah, no, I think there's plenty of aggression. I just think that right now the biggest issue is not... I mean, like, yes, that is keeping them contained. By the way, Puma coming in from behind, trying to get a lucky shot on target. Hold on. Can he kill something? Gets a T-34. Excellent shot. Wait. Artillery coming on this 85. Gets the kill with the Panther. And I think that's going to be GG. The Soviets lost everything. It has plenty of fuel, but not enough manpower. It's unfortunate. It's really, really unfortunate. Because the Allies were actually... I thought they were making a comeback. Especially after Kimbo lost his sniper and a lot of his frontline infantry. And I think that if they would have killed that Panzer IV, that might have been enough. Because that would have at least left less armor on the field. Maybe allowing them to push on in. Probably grasping at straws, honestly. And this Churchill's not going to do enough. They need AT. While it is doing a lot to that Panzer IV, they have enough stuff to deal with it. Again, you have the Puma. You got plenty of AT. Churchill dropping smoke, backing on up. Firefly is about to deploy. Yeah, oh boy. Yep, they're going in. They're going on in. Kimbo's going for the kill. Suka clearing the support. Firefly's right there. Churchill barely alive. But yeah, they have triple cap right now. Gets to Churchill. Firefly could get a kill. He probably will get the kill right here. Oh no, he already threw the AT grenade. Will he get it in time though is the question. He's dropping smoke. Oh, he's super close. And Kimbo manages to escape. Kimbo escape? Kimbo? Nope, he does not. Alright, well, at least he got one last kill before the game. Oh my, what the hell was that? Something just flew past my screen. And that is it. That was a 41-minute game. And of course, I bug splat. God dang it. Alright, well, that's my luck. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot, and before I go, I want to give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Milam, Joey G240, Anton, Bishara, Ion, PyroShark, Ace, and Jakub Ocwieja. Seriously guys, thank you so much for your amazing support, especially over the past month. Been through a lot of personal hurdles, but you guys make it a little easier knowing that you guys support me. And same thing with the patrons down below. This has been Greyshot17 and his amazing patrons, and I'll see all of you next time.